Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe and healthy staying in your home. Students, today we are going to discuss about a poem, My Dependence. Actually, we have already completed this poem. Today we are going to revise it once again. Okay students, let's begin. My Dependence, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was considered the greatest writer in modern Indian literature. A Bengali poet, novelist, educator, and a Nobel laureate for literature. 1913. Tagore was awarded a knighthood in 1915, but he surrendered it in 1919 in protest against the massacre at Amritsar. Here, protest means an action that shows that you don't like. Massacre means an indiscriminate and brutal slaughter of many people. Okay students, let's begin the poem. My dependence. Dependence means a state of relying on. Okay. Let's see the first stanza of the poem. I like to be dependent, and so forever, with warmth and care of my mother, my father, to love, kiss, and embrace. We all live happily in all their graves. Warmth means a fairly high temperature. Embrace means hold closely in one's arms with affection, or we can say hug. Grace means an attractively polite manner of behaving. In the first stanza, poet says he wants to be dependent forever on his mother for her warmth, care, and he wants to be ever dependent on his father for his love, kiss, and embrace. Means embrace, to spend his life happily with them. Okay students, poet is saying he wants to be dependent forever on his mother. For what? For her warmth, care, and also he wants to be ever dependent on his father for his love, kiss, and embrace, to spend his life happily with them. Okay, let's see the next stanza. I like to be dependent, and so forever, on my neath and kin, for they all shower harsh and warm advices, complaints, full wandering, true and info giants. In this stanza, poet says he wants to be dependent on his friends and family and relatives, for he would get advice and information from them. Okay, let's see the next stanza. I like to be dependent and so forever, for my friends chat and want me near, with domestic, family and romantic tips. Colleagues as well. Guide me work at risk. In this stanza, poet saying he wants to be dependent on his friends so that he can give them tips on various matters, and colleagues so that he can be guided by them at work. Let's see the Last stanza. I like to be dependent and so forever. For my neighbors too. Envy at times. What at my rise of fortune like to hear. My daily steps easy and odd things too. Here in the last stanza, poet says he wants his neighbors to inquire about his ways when he becomes successful and to envy him. Okay, students, the poem suggests that man is a social being and can't live in isolation. Social being means living or preferring to live in a community rather than alone. This is the poem My Dependence. Students, hope you understood. Let's stop here. We'll continue our class in next session. Till then, thank you. Allah Hafiz and have a nice day.